I have got a feeling that we need to stay away from Gaunter or Dimm as much as possible, even though...
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
For a moment I thought that the fella in the yellow shirt was Gaunter or Dimm. So I was like, why the hell is Gaunter dancing like that? That was quickly rectified. Yeah, talk to Moss Mirror at the wedding. This is probably going to be a bad idea, but... I want to know why the hell he is here. You.
That gingerbread's naught but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Dimm. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Yeah, you
Is that
do.
so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother. That you envied Olgierd from your earliest days and always wished to be just like him.
How much do you know about me? And how do you know I'm not Geralt? Exactly. I mean, is it that obvious?
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more.
Vladimir,
You shan't touch me.
careful.
I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Yeah, not to prove it. I will not listen to any of this.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
I hate this guy.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I
Yeah.
shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Again, I really dislike Gaunter or Dimm.
I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... Ugh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Yeah, for now.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
It's almost as if Gaunter Dimm was actually trying to sabotage us here to make sure that Von Everik Blood wasn't exactly having fun. I mean, I'm starting to feel for Olgierd, no, not Olgierd, for Vladimir right now. He just wants to have fun after all this time, but at the same time I want to know what the hell Gaunter Dimm is getting at, but not really, it's starting to rain. Okay, for a moment I thought there was something going on over here, but yeah. You have fun. There's stuff going on over here. Oh. Vladimir? Have you ever played Gwent?
Perhaps you care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Yes, please.
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
Apologies. Yeah. On one hand, Vladimir would say I told like this, but Geralt is trying to regain some control and be of some good influence to Vladimir, so...
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let
Sure
us
thing.
play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything.
That...
A whole lot.
No!
I'm all in.
I'm good at Gwent, but...
Never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Really? Yeah.
Normally we play that the losers got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Okay, now on one hand I want to lose because I want the ass ears, but... Yeah, no. Also, what... what does this do exactly? Like, can I... Summon Avenger. When this card is removed from the battlefield, it summons a powerful new unit card to take its place. Well, that sounds interesting. Huh. Also, oh god. I like my Gaunter Dimm cards, but the more I add, the thicker my deck gets and the more troublesome it gets to get the right cards in the end, but I kind of want to add both of those. But 35 cards in deck, that is a lot. Oh dear, oh dear. But it can work out, I'm sure of it. I'm very much sure of it. Let's do this. And let's hope for the best. And you're playing Northern Realms? Okay, we go first. Can I get some spies, please? Decoy Scorch. I don't want two of you. Yeah, I guess that will have to do for now. I could get rid of the Commander Warhorn, though. I'll get rid of the... No. I'll get rid of Dandelion. And I get another Commander Warhorn back. Well, fine. Alright. In order to not draw too many cards, here we go. Full power. Do not scorch me. That would be mean. So please don't. Don't scorch. Really? Well, that's just mean. Alright, fine. You can get a spy. Very powerful. I disliked a little bit, but I at least have a scorch. And I have another spy. Definitely liking this. Not liking that, though. I kind of want to see what the deal is with this cow. So, can I please get my cow from my deck? Or more spies? Not more spies. Okay, this might be a little bit problematic. I at least can send you back. I will take that. So, thank you very much for giving me Thaler. It's at least something, but... I'm not too happy with where this is going right now. Because yes, I do have a clear weather, which I can put to my advantage. But, yeah. This could be a whole lot better. Let's just say that. Now, let's see. How exactly am I going to deal with this the best way possible? Because no matter what, you're going to cause issues. So I can at least put the Commander Warhorn right over here, followed by a clear weather and utterly pummel you. At least that's the general idea. So if I place down my archer right here, right there. Oh, why are you using so many cards against me like this? You're using my spies against me. Not liking it. I need more Commander Warhorn. I need more decoys and more spies. At least I can bring you back the next round together with the others. So as long as I win this round, I should be fine. I think. You have 14 cards in hand though. So I'm a little bit worried. Okay, so the key is a clear weather on this row and everything will be fine. Can I do anything else in the meantime? I can slowly whittle a few extra cards away from you. That's the hope. So show me what you've got, or pass. Just like that, that's fine. I could have used the clear weather, but I guess I'll keep it for now. So, here we go. Now Yennefer can bring back one of the spies. And I definitely need to hope right now for some proper power. So who do we bring back? I definitely want to bring back Thaler, the weakest of the bunch at this point. So come on, decoy, spy. Ooh, Film Trentemirth can work. Although now I kind of wish I had more medics and whatnot. I kind of don't like where this is going. I'm kind of afraid that we might actually lose this. I'm not supposed to lose this. But this is all I've got, so we should be fine. Most power is gonna be on the melee row. So I can place Commander Warhorn down over there just in case. I can bring Film Trentemirth back twice. So that can work out as well. I think in that case, actually will play this right over here. Just make sure that you waste a few extra cards, possibly on the melee row, then I can scorch those away. Okay, do you have another one of those? Because I do want to scorch. I definitely want to scorch that. Gaunter Rivia, this will work. I'm going to lose this. I'm actually going to lose this. I don't like that idea at all. Can I somehow sneak a victory in? Somehow. Ooh. My scorch is reserved for that big 16 unit. I will be able to deal with that. I got a clear weather in case of emergency. And I got a decoy, possibly in case I want to bring a card back if I want to try and win the next round. I could, with a bit of luck, make this work, but this is going to be difficult. I can place Film Trentemirth down right now. I will not be the strongest card on the field. I'll be on 14 strength. I should be fine. Or I wait just one extra turn. Okay, I'm gonna go with clear weather. Just prolong the hopeful, not inevitable. Oh, no, no, no. Or yes, or yes. Oh, yes. Actually, yes. That actually helps me out an awful lot. I was planning to use the decoy for something else, but this is fine. This gives me a little bit of an extra shot. Oh. Okay, that's more power for me. Oh, but now... Oh, you bugger. You bugger. Why did you give me that? Now I can't use Scorch. That's actually clever from you. Oh, dear. Well, that works. And then I can Scorch you. Come on. Full strength. I was hoping for other cards. This is the downside of having a deck that's too packed. This really is not good. I mean, at least this will give me a nice power boost. Destroy your Film Trentemirth. You won't be able to bring that back, but... I've lost this. I have so lost this. How have I lost this? Oh my god. I gotta admit, friends, your deck, it is very good. But there's no way at all. Oh my god. I can't believe I actually lost this. Don't tell me Vladimir just caused me to lose all of my money. I swear, I need the money. This is so sucky. And he gets another card. I have been beaten before But this honestly is the worst beating I've ever received. Just... what? How? Oh my god. Well... yeah, that really should have gone a whole lot better. Oh dear, oh dear.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement?
Oh, weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
I don't want to lose 16,000 coin!
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
As if these fellas had that much money!
Gotta pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Oh, thank
Just
god.
a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Really? I mean, it's better than losing everything, but...
Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Evereck's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everett.
Yep, I'm totally sloshed, that's what.
By my reckoning. Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Thanks.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Eh, she's
Hear
not my
that,
betrothed.
Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
Nothing at all.
No? What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Well, at least I'm getting all the fancy goodies from
I think you look charming.
all of this.
The lark this Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
Can I have a rematch with... how much money did I lose? I want to check how much money I lost, but I can't check my inventory. Why can't I check how much money? Oh, Vladimir lost me. Ah! I want to punch you in the face. But I shall not, for I am a gentleman. Let's move away from these folks. I want a rematch with them, that's what. I want a rematch, but at the same time...
Catch a witcher by the toe. If he sees you, let him go. Run away and don't be slow.
yeah. Are you barking at me? Do I need to ask you again?
Demon's not half as black as they paint him.
Clearly not. Alright, well, I'm the local jackass in here, so let's see what kind of madness we can get ourselves into. Yeah, basically. Hey, we all need a new profession now and then.
Hey there, handsome. Drink with us.
I guess I shall.
With us.
I never say no to a lady, to your fair beauty, and to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness.
Always.
Smile upon you, white wolf.
Yep, not just fortune right now.
That reptile is
I mean, somewhere, I'm pretty sure Gaunter Dimm is smiling as well, having his fun. Alright, so what are the folks doing all the way up here then, eh? I mean, we kind of were distracted by the Gwent card that kind of doomed us in the end, so... everything going okay here?
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
Indeed, indeed. Dear, oh dear, Demon is certainly making a ruckus. Alright, well, time for us to move on. The festivities are almost nearing an end. And it seems like there's one more big thing and one more small thing to do. So let's leave the big thing for last and go to the small thing. Or... honestly, I don't even know what a big and small thing is. Like, there's small little activities and big activities. So, are you a small activity or a big activity?
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Well, I got the cat peepers for that. Ah, dear. Alright, final activity of the night. It's nearly midnight. So, fellas, what may be happening over here?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Is this a game where you throw your slipper and then your betrothed or your partner has to go and retrieve it?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
No.
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Well, that's fun.
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
You don't want to know. Okay, what will I get if I retrieve the shoe?
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Well, in that case... I'd like to join in on this fun. I mean, it's a fun activity, so...
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
This jackass can swim. Oh. Really?
Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I'd dive to any depth for you.
Why is this even a game? No matter what, even if this slipper is retrieved, it's gonna be soggy. And you have to walk the entire rest of the evening on that soggy slipper. I bet not lose these ass ears.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think the slipping will be easy, don't it?
Oh, it will be very easy, for I can cheat! Okay, is that Shani's slipper? I think that is Shani's slipper. That's a lost shoe. But is that the lost shoe I'm looking for? Because we also have got ourselves another lost shoe. You know what? People have lost their slippers inside of here. I'm being a gentleman. I'm retrieving all of them. And possibly retrieving and obtaining all the possible kisses from all the lasses and lads. And honestly, who knew who all threw their slips inside of here? I think I got all of them. Yep. Multiple kisses, please. Thank you. I have done amazingly.
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes over tossed.
Exactly, I'm an overachiever.
It's better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella?
My shoe?
Extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is on.
Thank you.
I'm still keeping the image of a soggy shoe in mind, and it's highly uncomfortable.
Like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
Like?
Losing shoes and legs.
Go to the barn for the capping ceremony. Is that wild? What exactly is a capping ceremony? I am not familiar with the weddings and whatnot, so... Shani, do you know? I guess we shall find out what the deal is.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Oh god.
Geralt, there's no need.
Just because we're wearing ass ears does not mean we should make a further ass out of ourselves. Very well, I would. I do not want to mess any of this up. And Vladimir should know, just because we're having fun. No, this is Geralt taking over yet again. No.
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply. But it would have been a beautiful speech.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
You're a bridesmaid, Shani. Take your place.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast their lovely bed with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another sign. Brides will look eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cuckold in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? A storm upon his brow must be said. Garland, 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 cow. You get the cow, laugh the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry. Tis your wedding day.
Our tradition holds. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
I hope you find someone nice, Shani. Vladimir? Why are we hurting ourselves? You really couldn't have asked if anyone had some ink available?
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I guess I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
Nah, can't help it. But I'm glad you had fun, Vladimir.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
I'll keep them on for a little bit.
Think I'll put them away for now.
Or that. Fine.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
Because that's not part
What's
of the
Geralt think
deal.
about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
You want me to start struggling again?
Go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gaunter. Stop this.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him? I mean, that was unduly harsh. What the hell did you do to him?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
Oh, he
I
hurt him,
disposed of a
alright.
pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Yeah. True, I gotta get going. You know what? Screw Gaunter or Dimm. I would like to stay a bit longer. I'm not gonna leave you be just like this, Shani.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade. Follow his path.
Get rid of a curse.
As for me, well... Perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Eldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
Gaunter, shut up.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Eldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Well... I guess he gave us permission? Not like we need permission from Gaunter, but... Yeah. Read Shani's character entry in the journal to find out what might cheer her up. And use your wish sense to find something that would cheer Shani up. I'm sure that it's not going to be booze. I mean, it could be booze, but no. Well, let's see what we can figure out about Shani and likewise Vladimir from Everick. Geralt's meeting with Vladimir began with a fight against other deceased members of the Von Everett clan. Only after they were defeated did Vlad reveal himself, explaining he'd refused to fight alongside his dead kin as he'd never been particularly fond of them. Overall, Olgierd's brother cut a strange figure, even for a ghost. He showed hints of noble refinement, but often his mannerisms better resembled those of a lifelong brawler or hooligan. No doubt because he had spent so much of his living years raiding and marauding with a band of rough characters. One thing is certain, Vladimir liked to have a good time and had found death sorely lacking in quality entertainment. His demands for his night of fun were simple. He mainly wanted to get well and thoroughly plastered and, well, let us say the dead man's inability to enter into relations with the fairer sex had tormented him terribly. All in all, after hearing Geralt relate Vladimir's complaints about the afterlife, I feared death all the more. Vladimir jumped into Geralt's body and together they accompanied Shani to their friend's wedding. There, Vlad found more than enough entertainment to scratch his itch. He dove for slippers in a pond, played Gwent, drank enough for 3 horses, chased pigs, and even managed to steal a kiss from Shani. And when midnight struck, the capping ceremony began, and Vladimir von Everett's time among the living came to an end. Yet the witch's skin had felt so good on him, he had no intention of shedding it. Only the appearance of Master Mirror finally forced Vladimir back whence he came. In Geralt's account, Master Mirror caused Vlad's ghost a great deal of pain while banishing him. I do not know exactly how one can cause a disembodied spirit's pain, but clearly Master Mirror knew a way. It was strange, that one. Even thinking about him now gives me goosebumps. Geralt's encounter with Vladimir von Everett reminded him that he and Shani had once shared passionate, though passing, feelings for each other. He also became aware some remnant of these feelings was still lodged in his heart. At times, fate composes tales so shocking, no poet would dare put his name to them, for fear his public would mock them as overly outlandish. Such was the case when Geralt and the ghost of Vladimir von Everett shared a body for an evening and accompanied Shani to the wedding of Aldona, her friend from the academy. Some might have let this unusual escort interfere with their enjoyment of the evening, but not Shani. Looking around at the tasteful wedding decorations, smelling the rich odor of berry-laden rowan, a plant near and dear to her heart, one which summoned up fond childhood memories, Shani felt the heedless abandon of her younger years return and, overjoyed, threw herself into the thick of the festivities. One thing is certain, Shani was not bored by the company of Vladimir von Everett, who showered her with professions of burning desire and swept her off her feet with his maniacal energy. Yet when the hour came for him to return to the netherworld, she breathed a sigh of relief, for now she could spend some time alone with Geralt, who was much more sensitive and predictable, though Vlad would probably just call him boring. Well, again, truth be told, we are quite a bore, but if we were to change that radically, well, we no longer would be us anymore. But even though we can't truly give Shani what she wants, I guess we can still try and cheer her up. And thus, I'm thinking something along the lines of Rowan. Now I can examine.
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to leave that.
Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
And no matter if she's a happy drunk or a sad drunk, that's not something we really want to find out. What I'm wondering is, Shani is back inside of there. What can we possibly find in regards to Rowan? I mean, there's something inside of here. More booze.
Rowan berry brandy. Shani loves the blossoms. Might enjoy this as well.
I'm gonna say no.
Something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Definitely not. Well, maybe, but again, yeah, sad drunk, no. We are looking for something else. Something... Excuse me? Can I, please? Thank you. Something... Rowan related. Up here? I mean, there was a cow up here. Maybe there's something else up here that we did not notice before. What might we be looking for? Or am I just being... I am being completely distracted. We're not supposed to be up here. Just the fact that the Rowan brandy was down there made me think there was something up here. No, what we were looking for is something here. What are we looking for? We are looking for...
Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
A Rowan branch? I mean, it could work, but... Well, let's just take another look around, see if we can find anything else. A Rowan branch could work. I mean, it's the most pure thing that we can find in regards to it, so... Maybe. But that begs me to question whether or not we can find something all the way over here. What have we got?
Chamomile looks like. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
I am definitely going for the Rowan branch. We're leaving this.
Think I'll pass.
Because again, Rowan, that'd be the answer.
Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
She did mention it. She did mention her love for Rowan in the past. And it's also a sign that we at least listened to what she was saying, even though Vladimir was basically controlling and puppeteering us.
Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
Although I'm not really trying to be romantic here, I'm merely trying to just slightly cheer her up. I do not want to basically mingle with Shani. I mean, how am I ever going to explain that to Yennefer? How would I ever explain that to anyone who I'd be sleeping with if I suddenly went to sleep with someone else? Just, no.
The lad clutching stems is a lad caught at mischief. Never think to offer blooms, lest their stones are in a vice.
I just want to cheer her up, that's all. Shani?
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Uh-huh.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
Well, you've always got friends. I mean, I could say you've got me, but no, that would be going into the direction of I can be your lover and whatnot, but that would be a lie. I mean, yes, I like Shani, she's wonderful, but... Likewise, would we even be the right person for Shani, come to think of it? Like, she is always going to want to help people out. Heal them for as much as possible. She got her own clinic. We are meant to travel the worlds. No, seriously, Shani, you've always got friends.
You've got friends. Me, for one.
In that case, let's drink to our friendship.
To friendship.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
And loud.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
One of the minstrels has forgotten his drum.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
It was nice. Yeah. It's not my thing, truth be told, but it was alright.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, Thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Very
Mean
true.
Chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Wearing ass ears.
There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
I don't want to woo her. I don't want to give her false hope.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battleaxe. She'd be furious if she learned how to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
How that?
I mean the differences in wealth?
Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Yeah. You can convince her, I'm sure. Unfit. What do you mean with unfit exactly?
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
Oh boy.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
You're absolutely brilliant,
Really
Shani.
think so?
Yeah.
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Clearly.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I'm very happy it did happen. Would have survived somehow. Honestly, that was Vladimir, not me. Just so you know.
That was Vladimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
Let her down easy. I prefer. Okay. On one hand, yes, I definitely prefer you. This is considering the situation of I'm here together with you, right? In that case, I would pick you over anyone else. Well, except Jennifer in this case, but Jennifer isn't here. But I would let her down easy because I prefer you. But that does not mean right now that I'm willing to start a relationship with you. Please don't get me wrong on this one.
Huh. If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
Yeah,
I
at this
don't need
point.
opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Wrong words to pick. Definitely wrong words to pick.
Ooh.
Geralt, don't do something stupid here.
Gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
No.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
Oh god. This was not part of the plan.
So, how'd it compare?
Better by a mile, completely different. Honestly, completely different. I'm not gonna say... I don't know what I have to say in this situation. I'd say it's completely different.
Honestly, completely different.
Better or worse?
I'm gonna say better. Definitely better. I mean, I wasn't in control back then, so... yeah.
Definitely prefer kissing you without Vladimir's help. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
I'm very sorry, Shani, but I am taken at this point.
Love to stay, I would. But we ought to get back to the wedding.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's best.
Penny for your thoughts?
Just thinking that friends should stay friends.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. My feeling too.
I have a lot to think about. Alone. So I'm not going back to the wedding. Not really fond of watching drunks stagger around anyway.
I can imagine.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
I know. You could have had a whole lot of fun with Shani. Possibly could have done a whole lot more than just a kiss, but... nah. I really don't want to give her hope. Because, honestly, it's not meant to be. But for us, right now, well, we're still dealing with the matter of this bloody ugly mark on our face, so it's time for us to find a way to get rid of just that.
Being in an actual relationship means that the old days of our witcher life are over too. And for good reason. If you say that you love someone, you'd better not go behind their back and be unfaithful. Cause that just makes you a prick.